This is centered. Hey everyone, I just wanted to hop on here real quick. I've been seeing this stuff everywhere on all social medias I've been going on, I know it's important to, I've just been seeing so much of like capitalism this, capitalism that, capitalism this, and I think people are just so brainwashed in just being so, my YouTube name, come on, my YouTube name. But people are just so brainwashed into thinking like, associating certain politics and politicking rules like with each party when in reality they're all bad. Like capitalism is no better than socialism, but socialism is no better than capitalism. And socialism still has a different structured concept as capitalism, but we just live in a double-handed bias world. It's crazy. I don't mean to offend anyone. I know news is important, and there are news things, you need to know about, like the stuff that's happening in the world that's, detrimental to society and the functionings. I think it's important to know. But a lot of the news, and there's more cases about the thing that's been happening for years, the V word, the C word, new strains, all that stuff, abortion stuff, Ukraine, Russian war, like all that. I just think there's just so much that is happening and people are just riding the coattails of politics, and a lot of political stuff is like weirdly going down secretly and just with us. Weird things about the government. And money will always be involved. That's the thing. Like, people need to realize money will always be involved, and it is a good goal to get money. I mean, whose goal isn't it to get money? I hope it's yours. But a lot of money can also run evil and power, and, I saw something which is so true. A guy who's trying to run for, like, mayor, I think of South Carolina, he said how there's some people who serve in, like, the Supreme Court and in the government for, like, over 35 years, which is like in it, which I think shouldn't be a thing. I don't think they're like, who the are these people? Like, who run? Like, and like nothing against anyone who runs for president, like that's good for you, but like you're only gonna turn into like all those weird, evil, like elite people with money. Like, another thing that's insane about our government is like no one, first off, no one talks about how many like politicians have gotten in trouble for like disgusting, heinous, like sexual stuff. Like, a lot of them are the P word. I don't know if I can say that on here, but P files, just like shit. Like, it just literally, there's proof that they're, and then people are like, yes, run for them. And like, there's just proof that these people aren't good people. And I mean, like I said, I don't even need proof for that though. No one talks about that. And I just want to say, if you look up to any politicians, and I just want to say, like, I get if you have dreams to be, you can do whatever you want in the world, but if you look up to politicians, babe, I'm scared. If you look up to past presidents, any of them, all of them, I'm sorry, but there's still people who, like, there's just so many bad presidents. I just don't get why. Well, I do get it, because if you call them out, you'll get killed. But I just don't get why, like, I guess being the president of the United States, you just get away with being a idiot and just evil and a criminal. You can get away with everything. And, I mean, the person we have in office right now, like, I don't even want to say who, but what the if this was any other way, this wouldn't be happening right now. The things they talk about on the news, like, I don't watch the news, honestly. I'll see it on, like, a certain, like, like, we all have the news app on our iPhones, like, sometimes I'll see that, but, I don't watch the news, I'll check my weather app. I know it's important to bring awareness to things, but really, like, the whole media, politicians, all of them, they just show what they want you to see, like on TV, on your phone, everything. Okay, let's actually see what the top stories are. Top stories via there's a news app on the iPhone. Lawsuits to test whether state constitutions protect abortion rights. I did another video on that, just a short one, but I think that's crazy that, you know, everyone has their opinions on it, but to take that away from a woman, oh, that is horrible. And I say that because women now are going to go extreme extents to get, you know, not even the abortion, like, you know, some back alley or do it yourself. Like, it's not good. That's crazy. And, you know, it's just weird. And as a woman, like, I think it's just so important to talk about it. Like, there is a war on women. There's just so much societal, like, hardships with women and just, you know, life of a woman. What else is the Abe assassination resurfaces Japan's complex legacy in China, South Korea. I don't know what that is, but it's the Washington Post. Luck in God, how Haitians survived gang violence and the kidnappings in the nation's capital. Jesus. Migration to the U.S. is risky. Why do parents let their teens try it solo? That was the Christian Science Monitor. Well, to answer that, I feel like I can't speak for immigrants, you know, I'm sorry. You know, I respect people who want to come here and make their life better. And, you know, it says you have to do it legally, but there are people who come here illegally and you have no fucking idea what goes on in that country. And I will say, not trying to play the American card, but if we did that anywhere else, that wouldn't happen. We would be shot dead. We wouldn't even exist there. We would be sent back here so quick. So I think maybe immigrants let their kids go to have a better life. Or, you know, maybe the member in the future will try to get over to the U.S. as well. To use their kid as, like, you know, like an emotional, like, card, emotional intelligence card, you know. You know, if someone saw a freaking little kid that's, like, lost somewhere, most people would, unfortunately, you know, some people wouldn't, but most people would take, you know, say, oh, you know, get this kid help, whatever. That's a whole other thing. Freaking, let's see, what else is on the news? Meet the Texas man keeping Blockbuster alive. Oh, okay, that's lit. Shout out to him. That's via the Dallas Morning News. What? Oh my gosh, here's one. It says, why the news is so broken, according to one of the first journalists to cover Trump. Vogue, an 11-year-old story of growing up trans in Texas. That's, like, okay, that's nice to raise awareness, but that kid's 11. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't know. This is the New Yorker. He thought he descended from the enslaved people. He discovered the truth. Okay, yeah, the news is just, like, just a bunch of kerfuffle in my ear. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. Like I said, the news, the government, all that media, culture, that type of stuff, I don't know. It's very selective. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I wanted to just quickly talk about because I just think that's so crazy. And I'm just seeing things everywhere, like a bunch of weird political things. So it's like now an inevitable thing you can't get out of. And one last thing, I'll try to put the photo up. I don't know where I got it from. Oh, where is it? Shit. Oh my gosh. There's no, okay. It says they got you fighting a culture war to stop you from fighting a class war. And it's literally like a freaking stereotypical Republican with a stereotypical Democrat, you know, freaking classic liberal and conservative. And they're fighting. So that's what they want. And it's a government person on top. Bad. So yeah, just don't believe everything you see, but we all know that. Okay, I will post very soon. Happy summer. Oh, my battery is so low. Okay, see you guys soon. Bye.